just embarrassing. I had the music down so low for the whole time. Well, such is life. Anyway, now that I've turned the music back up, I'm going to turn it back down because the stream is starting. Welcome back to the adventures of Jack 4. This is Jack 4. That photo that you saw. This is also Jack 4. But this is the interactive version. I don't know if this is going to be a good playlist. This is a playlist for a character from a webcomic by the creator of the webcomic. And it's a very lyrics heavy, so I think it's going to be not very well suited to what we're doing. What are we doing? I haven't actually checked the schedule. Also, I was a bit late because I was doing work. It was the first time I've actually written code for my job in like a week and a half, so it's very exciting. Let's see. Oh yeah, my little journal thing. That seems fun. Let's see, so that'll be a menu within a menu within a menu. Also, I think, let's see, player. I would like the status menu to be better than it is. So let's do, because I want it to feel more like an overlay. But I can do a few little things. Let's make a style box line. Then I'm gonna do, that's not quite what I wanted. Hang on. I know. None of that, but there will be a border. And it'll be, for now it'll just be flat black. And it'll be like 8 pixels. That doesn't do what I want. I want the tabs to be up here, or I want the border to be above the tabs, so that's not quite right. I wonder, I do not think I will actually be able to figure that out. Let's see, theme override, size flags. Oh, cute. You can set them dynamically and they actually apply. Okay. Let's see. What is the tab background? That doesn't do what I want. Because what I want is also, if I can't style, if I can't make this, hang on, I'm gonna move my mic a little bit. I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want. I want a little actually, I know, high quality gaming stuff. First thing I need to do, let's hide this. Man, I'm dumb. I need to use, why do I keep using these get nodes? That's so janky. Alright, but whatever. Let's do some fun little mock-up. The things that I need are a little rectangle here. Oh. So something like this, basically. So that way, even if these are... so that way it's a little bit more like an overlay. And then I'll have like a little thing here like... like that. Do I even need to save this? I guess I might as well. Wow, good thing I had, let's see, concept art. Okay, and these will actually be like button prompts based on whether or not you're in keyboard or controller mode. Yeah. My chair is too tall. No wonder I've been uncomfortable all day. It's recommended that you have your feet flat on the ground, and I was sitting on my tippy toes all day. I don't even know why. Okay, I think I know what I can do with this. I need to do, so, I should have... Let's just move this to here, and let's do... Alright, this is going to be pretty easy. And then, boom, perfect. So now what this does is it gives me more control because I can do something like rectangle. Maybe I'll do like a panel. I need top wide. I don't know. I don't know about this. Also, I don't know. I think the music is a bit quieter now on the actual VODs or in the stream. So I'm gonna raise that up a little bit. Also, if someone knows what webcomic this is, I'll give them $1. I haven't actually read it in like 5 years. Actually, probably longer. I think I was like 20. And I've been giving the artist like $5 a month on Patreon the whole time. And I heard that he's gone into like fetish art. Tragic. Wait, what the heck am I gonna do here? Okay, so this is gonna be complex. Because I want this to be above the children of this node, but behind the actual node. If I do this, then it's just in front. You know what? I have a bad idea. Just to cheat it, you know? When it's obviously incorrect, you know, do it wrong. Boom, look at that. Perfect, perfect. And this will look wrong when the font size changes. Actually, let's just see how this looks. Oop. Yep, look at that. It's how is it asymmetrical? How did that work out? Oh. Okay. You know, I think this is just not gonna work. Let's just pretend that none of this ever happened. Well, I'll actually have the control hint still, but I'm gonna have just an empty style box there. Actually, hang on. How long ago did I'm actually gonna check to see how long ago I made this playlist, because it was a playlist I was just posted in an image. So I want to see how old this playlist is. Oh, almost had two of them at the same time. It's not showing me. This is very good content. This is very important content, I think. Me trying to figure out how old my playlists are on YouTube so that I can tell you it. Okay, so now it's just not letting me, apparently the technology has been lost to time on YouTube to show how old a YouTube playlist is, or when it was created. Such is life. Many such lost arts. You know, that's how we lost Damascus Steel, you know. Someday, the ancient historians will be like, at one point in ancient history, you could actually learn stats There used to be descriptions of videos on YouTube. Such art has been lost to time. You used to be able to create and upload your own videos instead of using AI generated sludge. Oh man. I just envisioned. Hang on, I should actually do work. I just envisioned a terrible future where AI is so powerful that they just that YouTube just removes the functionality to actually create videos or like upload videos, and they just make it so that you hang on, that you just create it through an AI, like give it prompts until it makes something that you want. Let's see. Actually, I need 2 H boxes, so one is going to be a Alright, let's add a label. You know, because Google I do not put it above Google to just ban uploading videos if they think that, like, well, you know, our number pushers say that you know, it increases engagement by 2% when they interact with AI video. So therefore, we should remove all useful features that aren't being used to the arbitrary numbers. The numbers. We're scientific. We see we have numbers that say we should delete the community captions and comments and likes and dislikes and all these. Okay, whatever. Hang on. I should actually try and figure out what I'm trying to do. Let's make another script called button prompt. Visibility changed. Show me? Wait, why is there... Weird. There's a signal for hide, but not a signal for show, so I'll just do that. Self on visibility changed. If visible. Let's do gamepad. metric-driven development has destroyed modern software. It is so, I think, such a destructive force because it has the air of objectivity, even though the act of choosing what metrics are important is a human error. Like, numbers don't lie, but interpretations of numbers usually lie. Like that's the thing with statistics, for example. You know, because you can use verifiably true information to tell lies. Let's see. What was I doing? Let's do equals. Alright, and for now, LB, let's also put it, let's also just put it here so I can actually see what this is going to look like. RB, oh. Where did I put it? But why did I put it there? Also, why did I put the guns in the prompts? That doesn't make sense. Oh well. And let's say oh well. Oh, wait. Alright. And let's also scale these down a little bit. Also, I can plainly see that the buttons aren't the same size. The RB button was slightly narrower. Okay, that looks okay. Though I need to add the outline. Whew. This ain't quite working out so hot. I guess that's okay. It's better than nothing, but...
Someone's gotta hear this.
Let's see, I don't know if this is such a... Ah, well, whatever. And who knows, eventually I might even have the button prompts for the keyboard.
A beautiful baby too.
Look at that. It's like some kind of video game now. And then you can pause. And look at this. I still really like how this options menu turned out. I just like how the pause menu turned out, honestly. But then again, it's not like brilliant. If it were up to me, it would be fully interactive 3D model with lots of animations. I actually did that for one of my other games, but it was like it took like a full day of the week-long game jam. And it wasn't even nearly as complicated as... Oh, this one. Still getting some chugging. I think it is the... like, going in and out of the occluders that I set up. Because, yeah, it's heavily dependent on what direction I'm looking and things like that, so... Yeah, I guess it's just... too much terrain. Maybe I should work... Yeah, that'll be another potential feature, I think. The, actually, I can even just check it. Let's turn off, like, this half of the world. There we go. That doesn't seem to have actually significantly improved anything. Well, then again, the complicated ones are still available. Alright, let's see these, and then everything after chunk 124. So let's also turn these off. Hang on. Let's just see how it performs when I do a fresh start, because sometimes switching back and forth between them messes up the frame rate. And this way, I know what to do for my optimization. Okay, yeah, it's definitely faster now. Which, I mean, makes sense. Well, okay, getting back up to here. It is faster. It's not that fast, though. Like, it feels like I should be doing a lot better in this state. Alright, let's turn off everything except for chunk 112, which is the one we're currently on. Yeah, it's actually not that great. Like, there's still noticeable stutter, so I think the root of the problem is something else. And it's just that naturally rendering all of the terrain in the entire game lowers the performance. Yeah, like, there's, you can see it chugging in, like, the same places it has been before. Hang on. Is it this? Do the occluders have a performance impact? I don't really see it. Man, I have to do, what's this? Invalid component. Mesh component. Oh, okay. That's because I did something wrong with the visibility, I think, but oh well. That's just things popping in and out of visibility. What I'm gonna do is start our profiler without the maybe I should do a fresh start. Because I know the profiler does affect performance, but I want a clean slate. Oh, maybe moving in this direction causes a bunch of things to pop into visibility, and then they're not working very well? I don't know. Like, because I have the code for the, when you're close to something it tries to turn visible. And my multi-mesh thing has been kind of busted. Because I haven't implemented a bunch of different cases. But okay. So I'm getting... Wow, that's pretty bad. 30 FPS? Really? So at the best case... Okay. Now let's do it without the occluders. Fresh start. Run around a little bit back and forth. Okay, so yeah. It still chugs in the same place, so if I run up this hill, it feels like the frame rate is getting worse and worse as I do that. And then after this, I should test the main scene with and without the occluders. Alright. Alright, it doesn't seem like it significantly improved it at all, so let's add those back. Oh wait, let's do... Yeah, seems basically negligible. Which, I mean, that would make sense because there's nothing to occlude, so... Hopefully it doesn't. In fact, it does seem slightly worse, but that might just be, because I, you know... Actually, I don't know why it would be. Well, it could just be noise. I'm assuming that's what it is. Oh. Okay. So this is the whole dang world with occluders. rotating definitely makes it worse. Oh, wait, what happened to the frame rate there? Like, I don't get it. Usually moving around on ironically makes the frame rate like faster. I don't actually know if that's just psychological. But that's definitely not the case here, I don't think. Alright. Well, yeah, so I think we lost about... Well, we lost a decent amount of frames. So I think we can say that that comfortably adds like 15 to 20 frames, or like 15 to 20 milliseconds per frame. Now let's test it without the occluders. So these... Okay, they're there. Okay, here we go. So in this area, it's very bad. Let's see, this song's a bit too pumpin' and rockin'. Let's see. Though I do like Gnarls Barkley. But now he's drowning me out. And this isn't the Gnarls Barkley dev stream. This is the me dev stream. Oh, wait. Let's get a reasonably accurate estimate by... Oh, never mind. Wow, the performance has degraded from switching tabs, I think. Oh. And I reloaded the wrong page. Okay. Eventually, I will get down to the bottom of this. Does game faster without occluders? Yeah, I don't see much of a qualitative, like you know, not a huge amount of difference, I don't think. Well, where did I put my frame time here? 30 milliseconds? Alright, I'm pretty sure it is, well... Oh, wait, no. That's... Wait. Oh. Okay, there we go. Now we have our... Wait, what? Hang on. What am I doing? Control Z. Shift Control N? No, Control N. There's so many different... This is my fault for using so many different paint programs. Well, I think we can come to the conclusion that it's slightly worse without the occluders. Maybe I just need more of them. You know what? Let's go on an occluder binge. So we have these. Now let's add occluder. So these will be occluders for the plateau. Check this out. I'm going to include so much geometry with this bad boy. Let's move it this way, because it should be mostly for squeeze that in there. Look at that. And that should include a few things, maybe. Like these faraway mountains and things, because these are, you know, because there's a lot of stuff out here. I mean, a little bit. And look at that. When you're here, your family. Beautiful. You know what, let's move this one. I'm gonna have like a big old occluder. Will this do anything if I put this down like this? I don't think this does all that much. Because I want something to be able to like... Let's just see if I can add so many occluders that they cause more performance issues than they solve. And then we can scale back from there. Like this one should be actually pretty useful. Maybe, hopefully. And then check this out. Right? That's gaming. You know, I think that big one I put is bad. I don't think this is gonna do a whole lot. Well, maybe it'll eliminate the mountains from the distance, like, I don't know. Let's put another one like right here. Alright, let's see the frame time now. Now that I've done all this brilliant optimization. I mean, yeah, I can't tell the difference, but it's not worse. Well, up here it's kind of bad still. But this is the perplexing part. Like, there must be like, well, I don't know why this specific area would be so much worse. Maybe things are constantly like popping in and out of visibility and it's draining the FPS. And now it's just like, it's like I entered that zone and now the frame rate is worse over here as well. Like, can I go somewhere to make the frame rate better? Like, what if I stare here? What if I pause the game? Actually, let's see what that does. So, when the game is paused, we have a frame time like this. Hang on, did it stop? What? Huh? It's still going. Right? Hello? Does clicking on it stop it? Oh no, it just pauses the game. Okay. Okay, so when the frame... Okay, so the game is being fully rendered here. So it seems like the frame time is pretty low, but also inconsistent. And then when I unpause... Okay, so there is something going wrong with the process, like the actual, like, I have a dramatic idea. What if I go to the animation player? So where are we? I need to go to C and then Godot. Scene, animation, animation player. I'm gonna try a dramatic thing where we do advance. Oh wait, no. Where we completely bypass this. So just completely disable all animations. Let's see what happens, because I think this would be the other major performance issue. Because, you know, it's a lot of stuff. Like, skeletal animation, you have to do a bunch of stuff. Hi, Gostunsky. It's going okay. I'm trying to suss out another performance thing, which I think is animations. And if that's the case, I have a simple solution to test it, which is to just disable all animation processing in the entire game, and then see how the frame rate is. Because the game runs a lot faster when it's paused, which tells me that it's not really the rendering, because in Godot, when you pause the game, it still renders everything. Like, it still goes through all the processing of it. So the only thing that's really doing anything is all the animations. And if that's the case, I mean, I don't actually know what I'd do to solve it. But who knows? Maybe I'll think of something. Maybe I'll do a... I have been thinking of making it do the same architecture that a lot of the other things have, where it's a server. Because that's what's used for a lot of the other heavy processing things. Where basically, instead of having all the objects individually handle it, you have it all batched together. But that would be another pretty big project to work on. And now, the game should be completely screwed up. But it should run faster. It's not quite. Oh. But it is faster. Because we can see that all of the animation nodes themselves are actually wrong. Okay, interesting. I didn't realize that the... because this is an animation tree for the player, so I didn't realize that it actually handles its own playing separately. Yep. Nothing... Ooh, the frame rate took... Okay. The frame rate took a wicked dive there. Maybe the internet decided to be bad. Okay. Here's what it looks like when it's not paused. We can see the frame time is like... I mean, it's still really inconsistent, which is alarming, but... Wow, I'm only getting, like... Wow, that is so inconsistent. Hang on. But then, when I unpause, we can see that it goes this high. So it's like we're in horrible nightmare mode now. But there's nothing really... Well, there is this. So yeah, the enemies are still... Okay, so the enemies are still pretty bad. But it doesn't really explain this. And it doesn't explain why it performs better. Or why it doesn't perform better without all the animations. Like, am I doing something wrong? Well... Wait, hold on. Why does it hyper die when why did it hyper die over here? Now it's just like fine. Like now it's fine and dandy actually. Oh, it's also significantly worse when it's in the background. Okay, so. Okay, and then I pause, and then it's pretty good. So like, this is when it's still like 30 FPS. Okay, that's not... Okay. So I guess disabling all of the animations in the game is not going to significantly improve anything. So I doubt that optimizing the animations is going to do anything either. But then... What if... Hang on. Hang on. Alright. Let's see how this looks. F2 doesn't do anything. Hang on. What did I do wrong? Oh, right. Okay. So here's the game with the animator. Then let's disable it. You know, I don't see that much improvement or like unimprovement, you know? Well, it's also pretty hard to tell because the biggest indicator, because now I've disabled all the movement in the game. Oh wait, also, that scene seemed to have really damaged the frame rate when that loaded in. Maybe it was just the Activate loading in. I know. So I'm gonna look at those windmills. So I have animations disabled, animations enabled, disabled, enabled. All right. Well, I can't make heads or tails of this. Okay, so I'm gonna say it's not a significant factor. Well, all right, drastic measures. I'm gonna move this over to the second monitor so I can actually see what's happening. Oh wait, no. That'll have a lot of performance impact. Options. Let's have tiny mode. Okay. So now we have some qualitative stuff here. And then if I press F2, yeah, it seems like there's basically no discernible impact that this is having. It's so highly variable anyway that it just gets lost in the noise. Also, the game does run a lot faster when the resolution is lower, so it's probably rendering based, even though I thought it wasn't. Yeah, that's a frame rate killer, that thing. Let's get out of here. Let's get that thing unloaded. There we go. Okay, so that thing is an issue. I think it's because there's a bunch of like cubes on it and they're not instanced or anything, so that'd be bad. In fact, that'd be pretty easy because most of them are like cubes and stuff. Okay, now we're in a place where we have a comfy frame rate. So let's see. Okay. I think. Okay, so now it's off, and we can see it's still pretty variable. But if I turn it on, I see a distinct increase in like the lowest that it goes. Well, I don't know. I don't even know which. Is it on? Now it's on. And then it's off. And then it's on. And then it's off. And then it's on again. Yeah, I think I'm seeing a pretty consistent pattern where the max I think it's like 5 or 6 milliseconds for this object. You know, for just one entity. So let's see. So this is like when it's off, and this is like when it's on. And it's still highly variable. And yeah, that's okay. That seems downright negligible though, compared to everything else. So, because like whatever that was a way bigger issue, and whatever's happening with that other scene is a way bigger issue. So I'll just say, let's put in the performance. I mean, I want a new animation tree anyway, like a new editor and a new runtime for it. But that's definitely not happening this game. Okay, but I'm gonna let's no longer profile. Let's say that is done for now. So I have to bake to enable animations again. Because I think that didn't do a whole lot. But it does seem like the animation tree. Though it would actually be pretty difficult to improve it because I would have to just completely forgo its current model where it's like it's a tree and then it executes as a tree, and like split it into like the tree is used for laying it out and then it's compiled into some sort of other format that's more compact and like executes faster. That'd be hard. You know, I don't want to make like a VM for the animation tree. Though it would be kind of fun. And I guess I'll keep that toggle animator for now. I'm also curious why it's so much faster when it's paused. So, okay, I gotta stop doing that though. I gotta do the journal. That's the important thing right now. So let's do, let's say that there's entries and like categories and notes and things. So it'll be basically, player, I've already forgotten what I was doing. Okay, now my brain's in focus. I need to go to global. I want to make it so that when the player, so this mark map is there, let's do function add, or like, so like, so I think it's actually going to be, instead of this being called map markers, it's going to be notes. So there can be notes about places and notes about people. Well, nah, not quite that. Because this is just for active things. And this will be for everything. Like, so yeah, active things for a specific location, then all of the things for that location. So they are linked, though. Okay. And then, you know what? It'll be places/ID, and then there'll be another journal entry for like people/ID, which is like the ID of the person, and then that gives you another note. And then, let's see. Status menu. I want this. Hmm. Say that it's like 40, 60? Hmm. Let's say this one does not expand, but it will have a minimum size of, I don't know, 250? Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, so this is a bunch of stuff. Wait, what did I just do? Okay, there it is. Also, let's get some more music up in here. What do I have that is music? I know. The Neo Tokyo soundtrack. If there's an ad, I will... Oh no, there are no ads. Let's see. A little loud. I'll just scoot closer. Because I like this song. Well, I'll lower it a little bit. Alright, and I'm going to add label, VBox container. So basically, this is going to be kind of complicated. Basically, there's going to be two different things. Actually, hang on, I need to look, this is pretty loud on my end. I think it's also because this is like very arresting music, I think. Okay, so the way this is eventually going to work is there's going to be like these things, and then there's going to be like another label here, and I'll need to add a control. This will be spacer. And let's say this is like, so, and then in places, So like that. So we have our items, and then I'm gonna try, there was this thing, so if I did this, and then stylebox line, interesting. So I can add a panel, or whatever I'm adding. Like it does that. You know, I may actually start adding a bunch of these. Because I did not realize that you could just add a vertical line like that. Oh. Also, one problem that I have with this, Oh, wait. Minimum size. 250, okay. One problem with Godot's UI system is that you have to require like so many nodes within nodes within nodes within nodes. And they're all like, you know, they're all like full game nodes that are pretty heavy. But oh well. The UI is probably not the bottleneck for the game. I should actually test that, but oh well. Hang on, there's something weird with how this is like structured. Oh, I know what it is. I did actually need this here. Damn it. What am I looking at here? Huh? Hang on. Player. So the journal is now in the in this itty bitty corner. I do not understand what I did there. Like anchors. Like why is this at 11? 1, 1. What does this mean? How is this size thing? Grow direction, size flags, it should fill up. Like it should be. How did I screw this up? Like what does this thing do? Wait, I guess that should be there. Like, okay, hang on. What if okay. If I set it like that. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so the size is set to 0. Okay, okay. Now I'm figuring this out. So I have to manually go through here, but that's okay. That's actually kind of handy. All right, now let's do. Okay. Huh? Oh. Okay, hang on. Let's do. I have a better idea. Now that is starting to turn up to be a lovely UI. Header, text, texture rec, and then you know what? I'm even going to copy. I'm going to save this. Beautiful. In fact, I'm going to even make a new folder. Wait, this has to be, oh my god. This has to be a scroll box, or a scroll container containing a V box. Which will then contain labels, because this is notes, list, and then we need You know, let's make this 250. Or, not that. This one. One of these? Okay. So this way I have a lovely journal. Let's see how this looks in action. How do I make it so that this has... There we go. Not exactly a brilliant looking thing, but it does the job, I think. I'm gonna make it so that this little header should probably be like 300. Yeah, that looks like about the right size for that element. Now I need to amp up the shop, I think, with this lovely new technique of making these lines. Wait, is that loaded in? Yeah, that's loaded in. I can see the little guys. You know, maybe if the bugs are... If the bugs are idle and they're far away, they should be set to static. I think that'd be good. But I'll think about that later, actually. So I have this done, basically. You know, I'm going to save this all as a child scene. And then... Okay. This actually looks... I'm actually very proud of this. Okay. But enough patting myself on the back. Let's go to the shop. Because what I need here... I'm going to have a panel... Then I'm going to have okay. Maybe I'll put it here. Alright, let's see how this looks. Okay, this looks quite good. I'm going to tweak this. Where's this panel? Let's see if I can tweak the size flag so it'll be like... I don't think that did anything. My goodness. You know? I think... Also, I think I'm going to change these a little bit. Maybe. If I can figure this out. Because right now, these panels in the status menu, I don't like how the top is still, whatchabob, bad looking, as they say. Let's see if I can do... So it seems like it does 32 pixels, but I don't know if that's, like, always the case. How do I make this behind? This sucks. I need to have it behind these tabs, but in front, well, and behind the prompts, but in front of everything else. may have put myself in an impossible situation. Because if I do this, yeah, I need this part. Maybe it's here? No, that's not it. That's not it. Yeah, so none of these are it. Let's see. Actually, where is the tab container defined? Because I could figure it out. Scene, GUI, T for tabs. No, tab container. Why are the variables? Okay, that's weird. Oh well. I'm trying to figure out. I don't actually really understand how this works. So where are these defined? So like, if I search for tab background, maybe it's in like register types? Oh wait, no, I'm still in like all this stuff. So like, where's this, like, I don't know where this is defined. So I'm gonna add a new theme. let's do max of that. Max. Nope. So basically, I'm going to define a new thing that exists behind all the tabs. Hang on. Actually, I need to figure out. It's going to be behind the tabs, and it's going to be like right in here. So if I go back to my mockup. Oh, no worries. Most of the music's a little loud. Unfortunately, I didn't really get much of a conclusion. I think there's one particular scene, or one particular chunk, that's causing the issues, because I'll show you when I get into here. I did find out that the animation tree is not only not related to the animations, but it does cost like 5 milliseconds per frame for just the main character. So that's something I can look into. There'd be a big project to actually fix. But the main killer is that scene with that tower up there. And that's not a terribly complicated scene, but I guess there's just something up with it. So that'll be the next area of exploration that I figure out. Because I think it's just, maybe it's just because they're not batched or something. But yeah, that's the one that I'll be looking at next. And then for now, I'm going to be working on, let's see if I can get my mock-up. Okay. I want little panels on here. And I've decided the best way to do that, in fact, probably the only way to get exactly what I want, is to just like edit the engine again. Because I need to get a tab container with a new style box for that top part, because there's actually no way to get something in this little rectangle. But I think I need to actually, let's look up this. Theme type, theme type, class name. So where is style override done? Interesting. So it seems like all of the defaults. Oh. Okay, enter. Then F12. Where is that defined? Okay. Fill default theme. Okay, so this is where these overrides are all defined. So the default theme is actually what controls, like, the existence of this parameter, not just what it is, but that it actually is like something that can be read and written to, at least from the UI's perspective. So I need tab container, and I will do, let's do actually, oh wait, no, that's not what I want. So this will be, actually, I'll call it tabs panel. Because I'm going to have this little thing be, hang on. When is this set up? Because I'm thinking, there's two ways that I can... Actually, no, there's not. Never mind. What I was saying was irrelevant. All right, so we have notification draw. This seems to be where it's actually going to happen. So ref style box shelf panel. Wait, hang on. Oh, okay. If all tabs in front. Hmm. Okay. So basically, So I believe the way it goes is from bottom to top. No, actually what it is. Position, okay, so X and Y. Alright, I know exactly what I need to do. 0, 0. Size dot width. Epic. So now, I should be able to get a new style there. Oh wait, I forgot to recompile. Let's see if this works. So basically I added, if I go back to paint, I don't know why I closed it. Why are none of, oh okay, this is it. So yeah, I've added this little panel here. And that should be rendered behind the buttons in front of the other things in the scene. So I think that does exactly what I want. Oh, not quite. No user-defined conversion operation. Available to perform the conversion, operator cannot be called. Tab container 405. If okay, let's just do that then. And also by default, it's gonna be, let's see, new style box empty. Right now. Something like that. Okay. Oh, okay. There's already a thing here. Well, it looks like all of them... Okay, so all of them have this as well. They all do the same thing. Alrighty, so I'm going to assume that's good. And there's probably stuff I'm missing with these tabs and stuff. I guess I can keep looking at this, so. Get style. Oh, okay. To get the size properly, I have to do I guess that's everything. So I guess that's all the places where it needs to be. And so it'll be slightly wrong in some circumstances if for some reason that panel is going to be bigger than the buttons, which, I mean, at that point it's kind of janky. But okay, let's see if I can create a shelf panel, and let's see if it looks like it should. Because it should be that I go to UI, and then, actually, I guess I just go to player. Because all their UI is still here. So here, tabs panel. Oh, I called it tabs panel. Well, let's fix that then. And I did it wrong. So now it should work. Oh. Whoopsies. I did dot get. Yep. Let's see this bad boy in action. And maybe this time, it'll work. So the tabs panel, a new style box flat. Well, we have a start. Also, I'm gonna default theme. Where's my panels here? Let's copy that. Let's paste it there. So it's almost where I want it. Now I just need to change the order in which it's drawn so that it's drawn below the buttons. Because I thought... So there's these buttons. Wait. Okay, so the buttons... Okay, so these are not the correct thing. Yeah, because these ink... Yeah, so for... Huh. How are these buttons visible? Like, when are these buttons visible? I've never seen these before. There's not, like, an option here. Those would be kind of nice, actually. Because, like, it's not in here. Oh well. What I need is... This needs to be... draw the selected tab in front, or if all tabs in front. I think it's these, actually. Because it's very confusing, because it's using tabs to mean both the tab buttons, like the actual like little tabs, and also the pages that are in that tab, like viewable from clicking that tab button. And it's like conflating the two of them, and I can't tell which is which. At least not looking at it, without looking at it more closely, I guess. Okay. But if we go back to player, I think this will work. I don't think it's quite correct, because I'm not sure like about all the tabs in front and stuff, but hey, it looks correct to me. So now I'm gonna draw, or now I'm gonna see what it looks like with the journal to make sure that it like is at least relatively seamless. Look at that. We have content. We have video gaming content. And I think I should probably not have the player visible from behind this map. But my goodness. And there's a lovely little window there. A lovely little something here. And then if we talk to the shopkeeper, I can see that beautiful menu one more time. So we have our lovely little tooltips. And this menu seems decently legible. I think the quantities aren't very obvious. I think I should probably have like a header for this table here. And eventually I need to make the buttons actually like legible, because it's so tiny when they're focused. But yeah, next option. And I guess... Ugh. That frame rate. Yeah, that's... Okay. I know what it is. The frame rate suddenly tanks when I'm loading that in, and then it stays low when it's loaded in, and then it gets faster if I go here and then let it unload, which will take like 5 seconds. You can see those tiny little dots that'll disappear eventually. Maybe? I mean, the game feels faster than it did, so I don't know. Yeah, okay, so now they've unloaded. Not quite. Basically, it renders by getting in the load zone, so it's basically slightly beyond the borders of that chunk. Oh, hang on. There's something weird with the NPCs there. So if I keep going back and forth, it seems like more of them are spawning. There's just itty-bitty pixels that you might not be able to see on stream. But if I go over here, you can see some things disappeared. So it unloaded. So now the game's running pretty fast now. And then if I go back there, we'll see it pop in again. The frame rate chugs. And there's more and more of the NPCs. And the frame rate is getting worse and worse with each iteration. So I think there's something wrong with I added some code so that NPCs will no longer unload if they're chasing the player. But I think I must have done it wrong because those NPCs aren't unloading. Yeah. See, and I'm gonna enable the profiler. So I think now the issue must be that bug then. Because they also render a bunch more. Let's pause there. So I can at least see that there's more and more physics processes. Wow, the player takes... Oh no, that's the... Okay, the player takes 1 millisecond. Interesting. Let's do this and stop the profiling. So I'm gonna run away from this area. But yeah, there's something wrong with that scene now. And there's something wrong with the NPCs unloading. Or not unloading. And also, I should watch those little NPCs on that hill there. Wow, yeah, it's something wrong. Is there errors? No, there's no errors. Maybe it's also rendering the NPCs that's causing issues, but I don't know. Okay, and once that chunk unloaded, I think that chunk also unloads at the same time. But yeah, and we can see there's a bunch of little NPCs over there. Suspicious. I'm going to try going over there. Also, the frame rate seems to have died from loading another scene. Or another chunk. We had a good few seconds there of like 40 FPS. Oh my god, it's getting worse. Oh, it's also because I have YouTube in the other tab. Not quite, I guess. Wow, this is running astonishingly horrible. How is it that I like plug up one hole and then it gets even worse? Is it my... No, it shouldn't be anything that I did with the tab containers or the UI. Wow, this is this is the worst performance. What the hell? And now it's just fine and dandy. Hang on. What is this? It's not even because this chunk unloaded. This chunk is just fine, I guess. Is it Is it this chunk? What could So now it's okay, so now the frame rate is horrible again. And then if I go this way, this is literally like the worst the frame rate has ever been. This is like 5 FPS. This is like 3. And then it's just fine. Like, that guy's still shooting at me. The NPCs over there haven't even unloaded. They're still like little pixels. You can just barely make them out. Okay, I'm gonna try to narrow this down then. Because the only thing I can think of then is maybe the occluders. But I don't know why they'd be affecting it like this. Yeah, that... Okay, and now that... What? The performance was like chugging horrifically for a few frames. I don't know what's happening. But when that chunk pops in, the frame rate suddenly takes a nosedive. But not like... And okay, so if I look this way, I think the frame rate is okay. If I look this way, man, I don't know. I don't know why that chunk is suddenly giving me trouble. Which chunk is this? Like 138? But it's not. So I'm getting warmer, I think. I don't think I'm on the trail. Like, I don't think it's getting worse as I get closer to this. It's just bad. Like, it's just bad here. It's not, but it's not, like, it was worse over there. I don't get it. Is there any more bugs? No. I need a tool that can tell me when the frame rate is worse, so that I can, like... Actually... Let's add... control... label... Alright. Center. Actually. Well, no. Function running delta. Let's do Um, okay. Basically, I'm just going to have a frame rate indicator, I think. It doesn't quite work. Maybe 0.2 F? So this should be the number of milliseconds in the frame. Okay, so it's very bad. I can't tell. I can't tell. I don't have the faintest idea. I think it's bad in that direction. Let's go. Oop. Okay, and it definitely seems like it was related to constantly loading and unloading something. Because it's performing better than it was when I was toying with that thing. What happens when I agitate this guy? Doesn't seem like anything significant. Let's see, does the game get faster when I'm just looking at a rock? Not really. Well, there's definitely worse areas. It seems like when I'm rotating the camera is when it's at its worst. That was weird. Okay, so I gotta fix, okay, I have to fix that. That's a bit of an issue. Oh. So let's just throw that in bugs right now. So that's fine. Now on to find the mystery of the bad frame rate. Oh. Okay, well, it is definitely when that chunk was loaded in. So there's some, hang on. Which chunk is that? Is it just rendering it that's the issue? So it's chunk 137. Let's just shut that down. Let's see what that looks like. Also, it's not that chunk. That's the wrong chunk. it's this one. Maybe? So if I hide that one, now what's it look like? Not any better, I don't think. Which, hang on, what if I hide both of these? Why is this so much worse? Is it something with... Maybe it's something with unloading them. Like maybe the problem isn't that I've loaded those chunks. Maybe the problem is that I've unloaded this chunk. And maybe there's some sort of like memory issue because it does have the nodes that are there. But there would be like errors or something. And it feels like I've got... Okay, now the frame rate is just good again. But it's not because I loaded that chunk. It is specifically because I unloaded these chunks. So the question is why? Let's just straight up delete chunk 136. Oh, okay, I can't. Let's straight up delete everything within chunk 136. Oh. Okay. So chunk 136 is the culprit. But it's not the rendering. It's the entities within it. So what if I, What could it be, though? Like, let's go to the profiler. Let's start this. The frame rate's horrible. And we know now that it's chunk 136 that is causing the issue, but I don't see anything weird with it. Then if I it's like sure, these are running 200, like they're taking 5 milliseconds, but that's because it's running them like 10 times because the frame rate is so bad. And it's not like there's nothing wrong with the process time, really. I mean, it's not great, it's kind of irregular. And the physics time is high. That is kind of bad. Is it actually chunk 137 and all these enemies? What if I deleted every one of these? And then unpaused the game. And then resumed. Okay. That's also a big effect. Yeah. We can actually see that in real time. We can see the profiling, like, it was there, and then it went up, and then if I do it again, it goes up again. Then if it goes down. And we can also track the physics time, which is basically not changing at all. Okay, so the CPU's, or the rendering is no longer the bottleneck. Well, I mean, allegedly. Hmm. What if I take all of the... Hmm. Did this one specific crawler do that, or is that just random? Okay, that seemed to be basically just noise. Yeah, there's something is amiss. Because now the frame rate is better, even though all I did was like delete things and then undelete them. Like I pressed Control Z on everything I did, and now we've like doubled our frame rate from like 15 to 30. So not great, but it's way better than it was. That is negatively affecting it. But what happens if I just go so far that it unloads? So if chunk 124 unloads, the game seems to be performing worse. Well, now it's... Okay, now it's performing really well. Like now it's at like 50 and 60. Excuse me, video game. And now the frame rate is chugging along. I'm thinking I might have done something wrong with my... I changed how some of the loading and unloading works. I'm thinking maybe I introduced some issue where it's like when chunks are unloaded, it's causing problems. I don't know. Because that was a while ago, but I've been sort of in this area the whole time. Man, the frame rate is getting worse and worse. Let's stop this. It feels like the profiler only adds like 10 milliseconds of frame time or so. Like, so it's not negligible, but it is also not the main issue here. Like, woof. Also, I'm kind of curious. Wait, so it feels like the combination of moving the camera on its own doesn't really affect performance. Moving doesn't affect it too much. Moving and like looking in a direction can significantly reduce the frame rate. When did I introduce this bug? Like, come on. What am I doing? Oh wait, that guy was murdering the frame rate. Wait, was it that? No, it's... Okay, that scene unloaded. And that guy died. And that scene hasn't loaded. So now the frame rate's like really good. Alright, whatever. I don't know what's happening with the performance. I'm gonna fix that sometime. But let's do... Supply and stage. And then we can do, I misspelled lovely. Oh well. And this, as always, this is on my GitHub, github.com/needleful/jack4. And I guess that'll be it for today. I'm going to potentially investigate what on earth is happening with the performance and get to the bottom of this like a good old-fashioned detective. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good night.